Hello, CrossFit Garage. It is Andy McCann, and we are going to talk about this week's events. First off, we've got the Lurong Challenge coming up. It's a nutrition challenge spearheaded by our very own Lori. So if you're interested in that, look at our Facebook page and you can get more details. Also, this week and month, we are continuing the Mark Ripito strength style. So it's a 3x5 lift. Remember, if you make it, go up. If you fail, give yourself 2 more opportunities. And if you fail 3 times in a row, drop weight. So we want to be progressing upward in weight until we hit that barrier zone, and you want that to be a tough lift. So failing is not a problem. We just want to lift heavy. We want that last rep to always be really challenging. Also, we have a members forum. So if you guys are not part of our Facebook members forum, you can either ask to join or we can sign you up right here. And part of that, we've got our shirts that we voted on. So get in here. There's not that many votes. So vote for the shirt that you like, and we will narrow down. Right now, it looks like this red one and the purple one are winning. So we'll probably take those 2 designs and figure out which ones we want to do. We also have a few tank top options, so we can address the ladies' needs for tank tops. Next, I'm going to be putting together a survey monkey that you guys will see. It's an anonymous survey, so if you want me to know who you are when you do it, you have to put your name every time on every question. But we're going to discuss some ideas to help get your friends here and grow fitness in Woodstock through the garage. So I appreciate your help on that. And on to the workouts. So this week, the 16th, again, you could read these, but some of these are kind of awkward, so I'm going to try to explain them. You should notice that in the warm-up, there's going to be a video about maybe push press or whatever's coming up, and it's recommended, obviously, you warm up to the weight that you need to get to. You have options in here to pick RX, RX Plus, 60%, 80%. You can always go heavier on the percent if you want. If you do RX but want to go 70%, that's totally fine. Some of the movements will be a bit more complicated. In this workout, there's a 10-minute AMRAP. You're going to buy in with a row, and then you're going to repeat the sit-up and push press or toes to bar and push press over and over for those 10 minutes or whatever time you have left, 8 minutes, 6 minutes, something like that. You have front squats. Keep your elbows up. If there is time, so as we move through this Ripito lift cycle where it's the 3x5, the first time you do it, it's going to be kind of confusing and you're not sure what to lift, but that'll get a lot faster and easier to do because you'll have done it before. So class may go kind of long and you may not get to the skill, but if you notice, the skill will usually have to do with whatever's coming up tomorrow. So I'll show you tomorrow in a second. And remember, the reference is so you can get your percent easily. So if you're on the coaches board and you hover over push jerk, now I can see my 75% of the push jerk was 143, so I can then do that number. But what you can also do is when I did the workout, I did 11 straight to begin with, which was a mistake, but I did that anyway. So I put in here a 1x11 at 143, and what should happen, the magic of math, they'll use a calculation to come up with a new 1 rep max. So you're up here, it says your estimated 1 rep max. So it'll do some math to figure out what your 1 rep max really is. So these numbers will go up as your percentage lifts or your number of reps and your percent lift go up. So please try to keep track of that if you can. Not imperative, but it definitely helps. All right, so anyway, you saw your skill right there. So Tuesday's workout, 15-minute AMRAP. So here's the thing. You can choose to do pull-ups or you can choose to do ring rows. Ring rows are 2 to 1. It's going to take you long. There's 18 of them. If you've got pull-ups, use them. If you're close to pull-ups, work on that swing. Swings would count. Do something to get going. I guess it would be scaled, but you'll never get a pull-up if you don't start trying to do them. Power snatch, 60%. Then this one's a little confusing. Lunge with a plate overhead, 450 pounds for guys, 180 pounds for women. Choose your own plate and lunge enough times to cover the weight assigned. Count it as 18 reps. So in this case, 450, if a guy grabbed a 25-pound plate, he would go 18 reps, so 18 lunges. If a girl grabbed a 10-pound plate, she would do 18 reps. If a girl wants to grab 2 10-pound plates, thus 20 pounds, she'd only have to do 9 reps. So you can adjust the volume for your shoulders based on what you think you need to do. On the RX Plus side, it's a combination of muscle ups or 10 bar muscle ups, or ladies, if you don't have either one of those, you can choose to do chest to bar. Yes, there's a whole lot more of them, but there should be. a few less power snatches, but at a heavier weight. And then more weight on the weighted lunges. So that's a 45-pound plate and a 25-pound plate, unless you want to go heavier. And then we're moving into bench press. There's a video for bench press. We like to do close elbow bench press. Basically, keep your elbows near your side, mostly to protect your shoulders. But watch the video. It'll give you a better idea of where your elbows really need to be and what you need to be doing with your back. And then the skill, if you have time, handstand push-ups, including kipping. And then, of course, there's handstand push-ups in this workout. So 8 minutes, you can do double unders or singles, counted as 20. So if you do 60 single unders, it's only 20, divide by 3. You can do 6 handstand push-ups, which if you can do them, they're fast, or you can choose to do 12 handstands. I know not everyone has handstand push-ups yet, so you can do that, but it's only scored as 6 reps. You got box jumps, and then this one right here, run 200 meters with a wall ball of your choice. And your reps are whatever the wall ball pound that you pick. So if Timmy picks a 20-pound wall ball, then that run is worth 20 reps. If Sally picks no wall ball, then it's a 0 rep, but she still has to run it. Down here for RX Plus, you can read through that. You have a choice to grab more than one wall ball. So you want to pick up 2 20-pounders for 40 pounds. That's great. You can do that. Then we go back into deadlifts. And this probably will take you a while. So anyway, then the skill is the swing, pull-ups and toes to bar, if you have time. Then we have a partner workout. You work out for 1 minute, and wherever you stop, your partner picks up. So if I stop at sit-up 14, Josh would pick up at sit-up 15 and keep going. So you just basically 20-minute AMRAP, meaning you're going to work out for 10 minutes. The idea here is you get a minute rest, a full minute, but you want to bust it out for that 1 minute for your partner. So go hard as you possibly can. Then we have overhead squats. Weight isn't important here. Yes, you can put a weight down there in your rep scheme, but really what we're looking for is everyone to become stronger in the overhead squat, whether it's activating shoulders, getting your hips in the right place, so forth. And Friday is backwards Fran. The point here is for you guys to try to go as unbroken as possible. So 9 thrusters, 9 pull-ups. Don't stop, do them all. If you can do the 15 straight through, do it. Then break up the 21 if you have to. But if you can't do 9 and 15 unbroken, then when we do Fran the correct way, trying to do 21 unbroken is going to mess up the rest of your workout. So understand where your limitations are and start to fight those. If you already have a wicked Fran and you can do it all unbroken, here's an RX Plus option for you to give you a challenge. We have cleans and then roll out, baby.